Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Well, we're gonna
Hello.
see if this Facebook is let us go live or not. We're just waiting. We don't want to just like start this conversation.
It looks like we're
Yes, woo!
live.
We're live, baby. We're live. We're live.
Live,
We're
live,
live.
live,
Live,
live, live.
live, live. There's a song called Live, 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 isn't
Mm.
it? Hey guys, so we have been trying to broadcast on our Marriage Inner Work page probably for like the last few weeks, and it's been kind of discouraging because for whatever reason, Facebook is not allowing us to welcome who just joined us. Type in and just say, hey, we'd love to know who's joining us today. What we want to do is we want to talk to you a minute about four secrets to forgiveness and how to make a better marriage. So one of the things that Bruce and I have learned through experience is, first of all, my name is Rachel Kelley, and this is my husband,
Bruce Kelley,
and we are the
marriage coaches.
Alrighty. And so what we want to do is we want to talk a minute to you about the effects of not forgiving your spouse, okay? And babe, what are some things that you found that, like, when we didn't forgive one another, what did you find? What was that like? What did it bring about?
Well, I think a lot of things that started festering was bitterness, and coldness, and a lot of times when that happens, it's hard to build or
Bonnie.
bring unity in anything. So yeah, hey Bonnie, how you doing?
Yeah, so it's so important, guys, that you make sure that you have a heart of forgiveness. If not, you're gonna yes, and right now because I'm on my personal page, I'll talk to you guys a little bit personally as well as the marriage. But for marriage, for one, you're going to build bitterness in your relationship with your spouse.
Right.
Okay.
The love waxes cold when that
There
happens.
you go. Very cold. Hey, Yolanda.
Hey, Yolanda.
So, with it waxing cold, what does that link to?
That leads to separation. That leads to division. That leads to
Divorce.
Divorce,
Right,
of course.
right.
But yeah, before you even get to the divorce, it's like you still are legally married, but actually you're living two separate lives.
Your heart is no longer in it.
Yep.
Right. And so because we're on my personal page, you stop and think about it. It's the same way with a friendship. If you don't forgive your friend, and that's what we'll forgive our friends quicker than we'll forgive our spouse. We don't got here and we don't work through all this stuff. We don't have kids, we don't have house, everything, but we won't forgive one another. But our friend do something wrong to us, we'll forgive them in a minute. So God is calling us to forgive, and when we don't forgive, bitterness sets in. It sets in our marriage. It sets in with our children. It sets in with our family members.
Yep.
So, guys, we have to forgive. Okay,
Right.
and so if you are married, we have a marriage group that we would love to invite you to. It's called Keeping the Fire Burning in Your Marriage. I actually will put a link under here so that you can go into the group and get the training on how do you do this. Forgiving somebody is not an easy process. But there is some steps that you can take so that you can forgive and so that you will, so you can be happy in your relationship, right? You can have a relationship that flourishes, one that you're saying like, oh, I just love being here, right. I love being here with him. So, if you guys have any questions, type in, let us know. Hey, let me just ask you this question. Do you have a hard time forgiving? That's just one question. Do you have a hard time forgiving? If you do, type in the number 1. If you don't have a hard time forgiving, type in the number 2. We just kind of want to see where you guys are at. Yes, I'm an easy forgiver, or no, I have a hard time forgiving. For when I was like younger, in my younger years, it was hard for me to. It was easy for me to forgive. The older I got, it became a little bit more difficult to forgive. So, I just love to hear from you guys. What would you say? Would you say it's easier for you now to forgive or harder?
I say it's
now?
easier for me now to forgive as it was as versus when I was younger, because my walk has grown stronger with God, and so therefore as I begin to walk closer to God, I begin to take on more of His character.
Right.
Of course, none of us have ever completely arrived, but I'm closer than what I was 20 years ago.
Right. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, because we are on a personal page and we might not be talking to people that are married, right? You know, a good place right now is to talk about the current world events, the things that are going on in our world. You know, like God still wants us to have a forgiving heart. He still wants us to be in a place of forgiveness. Because what we talked about, and we'll tell you guys one thing about the what. That is going to make you sick if you don't forgive. If you don't learn how to forgive, now you got anxiety. What else you got? Depression. What else you got going on, babies?
Maybe issues with heart problems.
Alcohol, drinking.
Yeah, exactly. You know, all those particular things. You know, different ailments, you know, in regards to inflammation in your body, you know, due to stress.
Right. You know, some kind of disease show up. You know, so guys, we encourage you, if you don't know how to forgive, okay, that you go to the cross. Like, you know, get in your word. Lord, help me, show me how to forgive. Create in me a clean heart, renew a right spirit in me. Because as long as you're in that place of unforgiveness, all you're doing is becoming more bitter and bitter and bitter, and no relationship that you have will survive in that particular place. Anything else you want to say, babes?
No, I think that's about it. Just come over to our page.
And thank you, Bonnie, and thank you, Yolanda, for sharing the twos. We understand. We've been there. The two. The two meant what? Two meant what?
I thought you said one was.
You have a hard time. Two, you don't have a hard time. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty good. They're twos, which is great.
It's good. It's awesome.
So guys, if you have any questions, you have any comments, let us know. Let us know, you know, how his forgiveness helped you. What is it like for you currently? We would love to hear, you know, like, what is that like for you right now, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you even want to share a story without somebody's name. That, you know, that's cool too, because it just shows people that are listening in, you know, forgiveness is a crucial part of life and a relationship more than anything, you know. When we learn how to forgive, we grow a lot faster in our relationships. We ain't going to keep it longer. Guys, we're about to close this out. We love you. We talk to you on the next. I guess we're going to start doing our Facebook marriage Facebook. I'm doing the teachings here because of the fact that our page ain't working. All right. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
Bye.